not merely seeing reality, it is touching the truth.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Chronic Gamer. My name is Matt, and this is my reaction to episodes 11 and 12 of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. So go ahead, click the link in the description, check out the video over there, come back here, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you are watching this video on YouTube and you would like to see next week's reaction video, make sure to check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. You can see all early access videos for every series that I'm reacting to over there. Okay, so I originally planned to do 3 episodes, but I didn't realize that episode 12 was the season finale of the first season of Fate Stay Night. So I only watched 2 because the finale episode was 45 minutes at least. So yeah, and I don't have time to watch all 3. I have to get ready for class in a few minutes. So. Yeah, I want to quickly talk about what I liked about these episodes. The first one, episode 11, we had Shiro basically getting over what he had just did with his projection magic, and it seemed to have awoken something inside of him that is long dormant. What my prediction is, it's like his mage abilities, maybe something passed down to him from Kuritsugu, and maybe it'll make him a lot more useful and a lot more powerful in this war going forward. So yeah, very interesting, and can't wait to see what happens with that. But it was bothering him for a little while, and he wasn't able to pick things up. It was making his whole left side of his body pretty numb. But Archer came in and was able to explain that something like that had happened to him, and basically shocked it to working properly somehow. And it looked a lot to me like the crest that Reen had on her arm from when she was given all of the magic from her family passed down. So I think it's something similar to that. But my guess is Kuritsugu didn't want to just flat out teach him or tell him. He wanted Shiro to choose that path for himself. But in typical Shiro fashion, he talks about how he wants to be a hero and save people, and even his own needs are going to go by the wayside if he does that. And Archer was telling him, you have to have your own views on things and not just live to help other people, or else you'll be lost. And he's not entirely wrong. That is true. If you don't focus on yourself at all, you get caught up on everyone else's needs and you lose yourself, which is, what he was talking about. But the finale episode was crazy. We had crazy animation and artwork, like always, what I've come to expect from this series, really. And yeah, so it started off with a lighthearted date between Reen and Shiro, and that was really fun to watch. Hopefully Shiro, I guess it's a little too late, but I was rooting for him to get a clue that Reen's got a little thing for him. I don't know the extent of her crush or his crush on her, but they definitely have a little thing for each other, or else they wouldn't be hanging out so much, and she wouldn't be so concerned for him all the time. But I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of this final thoughts. So. Basically, Castor comes back, and she's just as crazy as ever, and she ruined the whole date. She took Miss Fujine, I think they call her. I forget what they call her formally, but he calls her Miss Fujine, I think. And they took her hostage, and basically he was going to give up his command seal. She was going to give up his command seal in order to save her. But she ended up taking the command seals from him, and in turn was able to get Saber working for her. Even though Saber doesn't want to, she's bound to because of taking the command seals. So I'm not 100% sure what Castor wants, but she seems to want some sort of lesser holy grail for some purpose. And it's very interesting. She says she's not interested in omnipotence or anything, grandiose like that. She just wants unique abilities and stuff on her with her. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what her motives are yet, but I'm guessing they'll be made clear in the second half of this series. So have that to look forward to, which is awesome. And yeah, so basically, Saber, through the use of a command seal, ran Shiro through with her Excalibur, and but that kind of like snapped her back to reality a little bit. She's able to resist. I don't know the extent of what she's able to do with as far as resisting, but hopefully it'll bring her back to Shiro eventually. That's maybe, I guess I can call that a prediction, but I'm not entirely sure how or when or if that is going to happen. But that would be cool to see. She was talking with Assassin again, and I kind of forgot everything that happened in that conversation, so whoops. And the cool ending to the season showed Kirei Kotomine fighting her in the church, which he calls, which is like supposed to be the neutral zone, as we remember even from Phase Zero. But he was fighting her familiars in his badass way with this Wolverine weapon that he has there, and it kind of pointed out that he might be Lancer's master, which I didn't see coming, but it doesn't entirely surprise me because this is Kirei Kotomine we're talking about, and he didn't get to win last time, so it would make sense for him to try again this time. So I don't know what that means, but Lancer was definitely there, and he seemed to be talking to him as if he was his master. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't wait to see what happens in Season 2. So, yeah, I guess I'll be starting that again. I'll be starting Season 2 in about a week when I record my next reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Chronic Gamer. Peace.